Thursday, 7 May 2020. Context A, 6661 conference definitive on project on International Millennium 2020 with official sponsor IDB, One Direction to Allen Farm International Connection International Millennium. Allen Farm International status as chairman for project committee realization 6661 conference already confirmed to countries, like also about Union Europe and also State of America about Project 666 International Millennium already right with the code 6661 for discovering Allen Farm International agree for that. Context Allen Farm International interest for 6661 for discovering about first beginning project and also for the recording conference internet. And 6661 for discovering want to say thank you very much to International Millennium, the Green and Allen family. And I want to give answer about launching or first beginning opening a project to internet brain signal as a prima donna and potential on this moment early in 2020. Think also but continue for same project another with a prima donna to Tato Taylor 666 about mark of the list to 6661 call this coffee. And of course about appointment for declaration proclamation self money logo, Allen family ownership self-national country. We also could Ethereum Galactica interplanet government Allen family as the segment project continue to 666 on this company. Context Allen family international is want to make agreement with 6661 on this company about this moment 2020 for 6661 on this company for launching project RC because also appointment for continue progress about Allen family appointment to self-national country money logo 6661 for this company want to say thank you very much to Alien and already put template design sketch on internet about option or a segment project there. 6661 for this company definitive about alien connection healing and already struggling with alliance sponsor to Allen Farm International ownership. Context also Allen Farm International on capability for conversation and journey with country America. Until this small minutes still happening in disturbance so far throughout. Experience only by 6661 on this company. This context Allen Farm International alibi. Our indication about suspect to international conspiracy social for criminal abuse to 6661 on this company. About project 6661 on this company on the millennium. 6661 on this company want to say thank you very much to Alien Farm International about the contacting and also for the continued remit as delegation or official sponsor 6661 on this company on countries. Alien Farm International is honored for us on this small millennium to also about Internet Global. And already confirmed to 6661 on this company on this moment progress. Contextual and Farm International is interest for appointment real about declaration proclamation check money logo on international millennium. With committee protocol or anchoring by 666 Congress confirming as potential appointment and also about real basic case supernatural satanic human on millennium. And Farm International definitive honor for the self-ownership asset. And want to continue protection by appointment with 6661 Cornel Scarfing. Context still happening and 6661 Cornel Scarfing want to say supernatural by suspect human. Is prima donna for purity case or indication suspect to 6661 for the scalping meaning claim internet 6661 for the scalping meaning. Really criminal experience abusing ordinary laws since 2008 until this year 2020. And will be contact international with the pioneering internet ID 6661 for the scalping. And Farm International is agreed for status a lawyer club for 6661 for the scalping on international. Contacting happening and also appointment for conversation with countries. Think also purity about the continents to Europe and also about America. And Farm International also contact about social media internet as a segment for project and pioneering committee independent by 6661 for the scalping need to be progressed and also contact. And Farm International is self-society on international millennium and on friendship to countries since years before 6661 for the scalping. Thank you very much, Alien, and until this moment recording, I still contacting about the disturbing millennium, supernatural suspect human. Very about the conversation and also about the unknown people in truth. Context on indication that non-result for execution and one direction contact to 6661 for the scalping about millennial phenomena, conspiration. And Farm International we contact about their status as a suspect through their domiciliary countries also. And 6661 for the scalping is destiny for struggling the case. And Farm International is definitive hero and also alibi about their status. 6661 for the scalping want to say thank you very much to International Millennium about this home improvement. The 6 big hours great human similar to Trinity of Christianity. And family appointment for numbering called people about eradication human and also for momentum declaration self national country money logo and family among civilization on planet Earth. And finally, we contact about millennial appointment for supernatural phenomena already known since years before 6661 for the scarf reunion, and want to concern about suspect human commanding ghost from grave truly exists, not a fake issue. On this one recording, 6661 for the scarf reunion, want to alibi about the status as suspect human commanding ghost from grave is truly exists. By experience 6661 for the scarf reunion since 2008 until this year 2020. And Farm International also says 6661 for the scarf reunion status as a promoter and Farm International Assistancy or Millennium. With appointment staff ambassador for Alien Friendship here about the momentum declaration Alien Family National Money Logo, self-country, and also what geographic landmarks. Subcommittee status officials concerned about Project Numbering Bible agree with 6661 on the scarf meaning on international millennium. Office meaning wanted to conference also about the indication international millennium. The good thing Project 6661 on the scarf meaning. For situation a case supernatural phenomenon, the working case, suspect human commanding ghost from grave or human witches on this millennium. And Farm International definitive agree about conversation millennium to appointment Island Farm is national country money logo. We uncall particular recognition to 6661 on this conference contact momentum recording to this moment minute. And Farm International actually exists as self-national since years before 6661 for its conference. During since century to century about a country with our relation to Ellen Family about growing and historical on planet Earth. Think also about money logo and continents. And will be appointment and waiting for 4666 on international millennium. And Francis that was honor for asset, think also about the money logo and also and Francis status as trading directing. On appointment on millennium about reference human with code logo ambassador, money logo, 2666 on normal for people. Ellen Family receives self-national about Holy Spirit also or Ellen Reconnaissance human, Ellen Metan. Think also about from Ellen Family as pioneer, actually, about first beginning, and also managerial, so internet global. Think also about social media actually. Still happening and already independent as a committee. Allen Family International want to appointment with 666 about Allen Family money logo through also Allen Family ownership about internet. Digital Money Authority to Allen Family International. Countries to continents on planet Earth about Allen Family ownership assets and also appointment to one millennium. But Allen Family ownership assets includes also about internet. There is momentum for declaration proclamation Allen Family national country money logo among human countries on international. International money logo countries include 666 or Allen Family national country money logo. First destiny or status to Millennium Political Plan about alien recognition human 666 on this moment claim to 666 work on the scoffing about Allen Family also national country money logo. Established Allen Family as honor of assets also monitor among human countries. About Allen Family royalty and license for selling by money logo also. Internet as Allen Family ownership, subset chairman. It also about digital money. Allen Family appointment for submission of international offensive alien with human 666. It also geography interplanet as appointment promoter, Allen Family ownership and self-managerial government. Century to century through more millennium. In text, Allen Family will be doing conversation about 666 on what is conflict meaning with countries. And also about Euro and countries there. And also about Arabic and countries there. And also about Israel and also about Asia and countries there. Telekinetic telepathy or momentum experience supernatural contact building, telecommunication happening. With also about conversation I will meet Allen Family with United States of America in another. Context also continent for Africa also on conversation with Allen Family International on this moment millennium. About 666 one called scoffing. Appointment Allen Family National Country Money logo. So moment 666 one called scoffing. Basic about equality supernatural human wishes or human commanding goods and give. True for millennium. Go to Allen Family. About economic monetary Allen Family momentum, appointment declaration proclamation, national council leadership, Allen Family amongst human friendship or human countries. Context also Allen Family also about national reform, need to be promoted on international by 666 one for the scoffing about Allen Family ownership asset protection by national reform on this moment millennium. Parent family already agree with 6661 Congress meaning about committee on coding protocol, independent and trust on millennium with ID or code internet 6661 Congress meaning. Parent family independent committee for existence of national country money logo among human countries through momentum millennium about basic appointment or renders to 6661 Congress meaning. Popular and on a connection one direction actually to LN Farm International official sponsor reject realization. Unlimited time process for realization by sponsoring or committee realization to LN Farm International. Appointment also by recognition human or we contract about a basic moment millennium. LN family appointment to 666 also. LN recognition human as a status as ambassador for LN friendship human about relation family LN with human also on momentum millennium. Holy Spirit or Spirit of LN Amateur out of the 2666 century to century. Only banner or promo through Internet Global ID666 icdm. On social media such also Google for image and video link for watching. And also about segment project there. ID666 is one called Scoffy meaning. Agreement LN Farm International as a trust anchor or independent committee prior condition about promoter LN Farming International existence and appointment momentum for declaration proclamation LN Farming ownership safe national country money logo among human countries on millennium or through moment millennium. Generating since 2008 until this year, they are happening 2020 with basic about certain human or phenomenon case supernatural suspect human witches or human commanding ghosts from grief with also indication about their domiciliary countries and a named leader among them. Human activity supernatural on moment millennium. Generating 2008 until this year 2020. Longest company on to say second project about internet 666 longest company is potential for realization and agree with LN Farm status head chairman and also about managerial for the realization project. Potential also LN family on 6661 Cornel money project for realization and also about continue. Besides also about progress supernatural phenomenon for reward money to 6661 Cornel money. Improvement case non-include about project by human networking or about supernatural phenomenon suspect human commanding ghosts from grief or human witches. Abusing or terror to 6661 on discovery meaning ordinary life. And from International alibi and also appointment for Living Club 6661 for discovery meaning. 6661 for discovery meaning on reward for the case. Context stated. Non-include about project. Again, 6661 police remaining on to conference. LN Farm International status One Direction official sponsor about project realization 6661 police remaining. LN Farm agreement about 2666 century to century, ownership by LN Amateur. About 1 millennium in the schools to LN Connection Human. Context also LN Farm International already know about the intelligence suspect human commanding Bosun Grave on the status of non-credible peoples or non-responsible peoples. Need to be understanding by 6661 for the scarf meaning about the reward and also for the status as non-include as committee realization. Confirm through this normal recording. LN Farm International definitive national for 6661 for the scarf meaning project realization. Want to conference promo through this normal recording. Contact hotline or starts also about official sponsor. Statement about project 6661 for the scarf meaning through countries on this long millennium. Context will be about law to United States of America about LN family appointment ownership project to 6661 for the scarf meaning. It also about New Europa continents to Europe, and also about Israel and countries. 6661 for the scarf remaining on to say thank you very much to Sir Alien. And to this mobile recording already made testimony for agreement. LN Farm International with 6661 for the scarf remaining official sponsor. Starts corporate on this moment Millennium International 2020. LN family on self-national for self-interest war. Want to confirm also through this moment recording about appointment millennium protection to reject 666. You want to call this confirming. LN Family National War Ethereum Graphica, protection 6661 for the scarf meaning. Status LN Family as official sponsor, ownership and international licensee for project about all technology developing and realization project to future. LN Family appointment for safe national country money logo, agreement with 6661 for the scarf meaning on linear. And also about momentum for promo for conference. Appointment LN Family Safe National War to human on planet Earth about status LN Family as interplanet government. And also about geographic planet Mars. Need to be understanding by countries. LN Family century to century about interplanet and also about geographic planet Mars. From basic supernatural human witches or anti-alien on Millennium 2008 and 2020, pioneering by 6661 for the scarf meaning or the appointment 6661 for the scarf meaning, LN against human. LN Family will agree for status as a committee safe national country logo. We code 6661 for the scarf meaning, but also internet global to LN Family. About internet code 666 for digital money, LN Family Authority. Continue project LN Family about internet. About also appointment Ethereum Graphica with a confirmed promo by 6661 for the scarf meaning. Start with 6661 for the scarf meaning as a victim and also pioneering since 2008 until this year. happening 2020. So condition independent committee status appointment millennium Allen Farm International about satanic human or human witches activity. Definitive proof on millennium. Suspect human commanding ghosts from grave. Non-faith to God by them. Allen Farm International want to conference promo about Allen Farm interest for Project 666 1 Coffee meaning segment internet also. Want to make a launching for appointment declarations momentum about Allen Family Safe National Money Logo, Allen Family Safe Country, to this one millennium with 6661 from the coffee. There's also about Tatotela 666 and also about Internet Bank Signal and also about ACP or Alien 666 Professor Irwan cornel. Automotive Technology Development Project Commercial by Allen Farm International Official Sponsor. Think also about promo Allen Farm Ownership Asset to decide 6661 for the Scar Family to this moment millennium. Allen Family owner of asset and also about money and want to confirm to money recording 6661 for the Scar Family. Thank you very much, country. 6661 for the company. Declaration and momentum about Allen Family Ownership Submission of Country Money Logo, Economy Monitor and Protection Assets among human countries on planet Earth. Through millennium or from a basic about millennium. The range through supernatural phenomena, suspect satanic human. About anti-Christus or anti-alien. The sixth day guy was great human, Allen found ownership for Navigo Given. Confirmed by 6661 confirming on this moment international millennium 2008 until this year 2020. Thank you very much. You will get on my next internet. President Committee Promoter, Allen Family Millennium. Definitive agree by Allen Family International with Internet ID 6661 for the Family. Appointment Alliance or Corporate Project Committee Realization Self-Sponsoring Allen Family International Millennium. Thursday, 7 May 2020. Contact saying 6661 for the Family. Definitive on project on International Millennium 2020 with official sponsor IDB, One Direction to Allen Farm International Connection International Millennium. Allen Farm International status has chairman for project committee realization 6661 for this Family. Already confirmed to countries, like also about Europe and also State of America, about Project 666 International Millennium, already live, with a code 6661 for this company. Allen Farm International agree for that. Contact Allen Farm International on interest for 6661 for this company about first beginning project and also for the recording conference internet. And 6661 for this company want to say thank you very much to International Millennium Agreement Allen Family. And I want to give answer about trial launching or first beginning opening a project to internet brain signal as a prima donna and potential on this moment we live in 2020. Think also but continue for same project another with a prima donna to Tato Taylor 666 about mark of this to 6661 called discovery. And of course about appointment for declaration proclamation safe money logo, Ellen family ownership, safe national country. We also could Ethereum Galactica, Interplanet Government Ellen family. As the segment project continue to 666 called discovery. Context Ellen family international is want to make agreement with 6661